Greetings. Greetings. Finally here. Sorry for the wait. Been waiting for my piece of garbage HP Pavilion gaming, quote unquote, gaming laptop to stop being such a piece of garbage. Finally, I think we're all right now. So here we go. I'm going to try to knock this stream out in about 2 hours. So we're not going to mess around too much. Got our day 7 schedule here. I think it's okay. I think it'll work out with the I don't think it's going to mess anything up. It's better, of course, to, I guess, have like the whole schedule done before you start, so you know that you don't have one game wrong somewhere where some team ends up having to play some team twice, but they're not supposed to, something like that. You never know. But anyway, yeah, we're just gonna pretty much jump right into this. Here's the standings so far. Should be quite an interesting day. We're going to start off, in fact, with the two teams that have no wins playing each other. Good animals versus bad animals. Yeah, sorry for the disheveled state of affairs with having I just restarted the laptop, and that seems to have helped. It was pretty horrible before, so all right, yes, we have to roll our map. Wow, this is extremely loud, huh? Okay. Why is this so loud? Maybe I usually have it down here. 13 out of 16, 16, 15, 14. Haunted Mines. I haven't played this one myself in a long time. Right, we'll throw that on here. Haunted Mines. And good animals versus bad animals. Who could perhaps be teammates in the next season if we do another season. I don't know. I was thinking about this today because I will be much busier coming about next month, so this is probably the only season I'll be able to do for now, at least, unless I cut back to, just doing 1 or 2, maybe 3 streams a week. That's possible. We'll have to see what happens. I'm going to have to start focusing on some other things, though, so we shall see, but this season will be finishable. So there's our good animals, and for the bad, etc. Quote unquote bad animals. Murky. Alexstrasza. Deathwing. And Hogger. Alright. Game number 1. Day 7. Here we go. Haunted Mines. Good animals versus bad animals. Both of which basically out of the playoffs unless they can pick up a win, which here is their chance. It's only possible for one team to go undefeated, and it's only possible for one team to go completely defeated, since everybody plays each other once. And here it is, yes, the last of the defeated teams now facing off. Just about halfway through the season, I guess. Once we, after we finish this round of divisional matchups, these next 3 days, then we shall be halfway through the season. 2/3 of the way by the end of this week. It's moving quick. Unlike this loading bar. But this is the first match, so it should get better for the other ones.
Get ready for combat, heroes.
Yeah, we have a lot of lag right now, but again, I think it may just be because it's the first game. What? What? What kind of profile is this? What the heck? Of course, we're. Oh, wait. That makes sense. I was wondering why just that one was gone, and obviously it's because it's the W that we use to move. Decent Euro skin there. Chen's not bad. Another two-laner. We're gonna have the push teams are gonna, as always, basically the push teams are gonna have a better chance. Although last one, Volskaya Foundry, that was a little different. I like that Brightwing skin. That's pretty cool. Lunara. She has worn a lot of these types of skins, I think. Just different colors. Lily's an interesting looking one. I don't know if I've seen that before. Again, though, I haven't been playing again for too long, so it's a lot of new things here. Augur looks pretty normal. Deathwing's awesome, I think. Or is Deathwing normal? Hard to tell. Looks pretty cool either way. Murky, another Murky Knight. I like the bright one. Alex Strauss is pretty cool. Might have to give it to Alex Strauss. That's pretty. Ooh, Lily taking a Deathwing. Lily eliminates Deathwing for first blood. Euro and ETC's not bad, but I think it's between Euro and Alex Strauss. I would say Alex Strauss. That's pretty awesome. She gets the skin win. Only one ward coming out so far here. Got siege camp, early siege camp from the good animals. Bad animals. So while that happens, push it hard into the towers. Augur almost dies because of it. Real smart. Chen does so for the good animals on the other side of the map. And ETC happily slaps some minions with his base. Probably not a bass, but it looks like it might have 4 strings, so it could be, even though it sounds like a guitar. Down here playing music for us. Switching up my, whoa, what? What's happening here? Sorry, looking at my stream thing. It's not, doesn't look like it usually does. That's alright, whatever. Whatever. They must have updated it or something. I use Restream so I can stream both on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So I can see all the comments though. Either way. Comments, messages, whatever, what have you. Right-wing melee heal combo up there with Chen. Sticking in the fight. I don't think they have the damage to take out Deathwing ETC Alex Strauss, who jumped into the mine. Can we go into them? Oh, yes we can. By going down here. Sweet. Murky Egg in the mine. Interesting. Big mine fight here, and looks like it's going to be good animals winning it. So I'm grabbing some mine things. Chen is chilling. Augur had to back. Right wing Lunara and Euro and Lily split up for the good animals. It's a nice little split there for them. Helps to have, again, 2 heals, I guess, for that. Alex Strauss and Murky, Augur, Deathwing all grouped up together here. ETC right next to him. They could just take the boss, but I think they're going to wait. And what? They're going to let the skulls sit there. The boss has begun. I forgot about this. So there is going to be a bit of team fighting every time, I suppose. Deathwing swinging through with a decent ult there for team re-engages on this. Oof. ETC takes Lunara down. Deathwing eliminate, well, Berkey eliminates Hero. Brightwing and Chen both are running away. That is loss for the bad animals. Alright then. They have about half a level lead now. Did they not get the... run around and find all of them now? They're not going to do that. They're just going to let them sit there. Someone will go get them. There's one remaining. There you go. Oh, so Chen did come and pick these up. Come the golems. Pretty even. Good animals on the blue side. Doing a decent job with all the little camps, I guess. And decent enough job. Chen taking out Murky. That's some big news. Murky coming back directly next to where Chen was and where he died, so he lost about 3 seconds. No XP, other than what was gained from the kill, I guess. And Golem for the bad animals is top. Golem for the blue is bottom, or for the good animals bottom. Bad animal Golem was on fire there for a second. Was that Chen? Yeah. Yeah, there goes one tower there. Here goes the gate down for the bad animals. Everything pretty even right now. This could come right down to the wire with these two teams with no wins. Oof. ETC making a mistake, and Alex Straza as well. 2 double kill there for, wait a second. Double kill for the good animals here. Lily staying in there a bit too long, but she's fine. Deathwing lagging us out. Chen Lunara taking care of the bad animals. What is going on right now? This computer, I tell you, do not buy an HP Pavilion gaming laptop. Because it's never worked very well, ever. It's just gotten worse. It's always had stupid, glitchy bugs and stuff to it. Annoying ones. Like almost computer breaking ones at some point. Temporarily computer breaking ones sometimes. It's just not worth it. Just build your own, honestly. I had one and I sold it and then bought this piece of garbage. That was such a mistake. But I made a desktop and I wanted a laptop because I was done with my my professional streaming gaming career as it was. Now whatever professional streaming I do, quote unquote, probably won't have anything to do with gaming directly, so I don't really need a crazy laptop or a crazy computer for that. But this laptop, oh my goodness, it is the last time I go with an HP. Yeah, I'm calling you out. I don't care. Make better products, and then I won't have to call you out. And that goes for everybody who makes crappy products. Meta, Quest, horrible. Such a buggy piece of garbage, that headset. Anywho, just throwing another product out there at you. Maybe someday I'll do a crappy product review of all the crappy products that I've bought, especially technology. High tech, I should say. Because technically, technology could include, like, language. In a sense, language. Only like half. Language is half technology, half natural, I think. But like reading or writing, I mean, writing in books, that's technology, in a sense. So a shovel is technology. Even a machine. Very simple machine, but it's a machine nonetheless. Got another mind fight here. Bad Animals doing a little better job with the little mob skulls or whatever those are, souls, skull. What are they called? What are they calling these things? Who knows? They look like little skulls, though. They are, in fact, little skulls. Kind of even, but the Bad Animal is going to come out on top at least. Maybe not. These good animals are quite good at splitting to grab. Chen just leaving those skulls. They're going to need them because they just lost this fight last time. So what are the chances of Brightwing taking out Murky? For what that's worth, maybe something. That is a lot of their damage. Although Murky's back already. I don't know who his egg is like. Somewhere, obviously. Close by. Got here pretty quick. Oh, it is down there still. And Brightwing, and then Chen fall. I think somebody had backed. Was it somebody for the good animals right at the beginning of that? Someone left the mine at a bad time. Now all the good animals leave. I think they grabbed maybe a couple more of the skulls that were sitting up here. And they are just going to have to give up that boss. Oh yeah, so the boss does drop skulls as he goes lower. So if you're hanging in there team fighting, you are still able to probably get some of those from the boss. And if they're, well, wow, that's pretty terrible of the Murky and Alexstrasza to go, well, basically the whole animal team to let that happen there. And they made it 50-50. Wow. Talk about a tie game. Look at these. It's the same. It's the same. Well, that one has a little more. But the Bad Animals have both forts open, but both outer forts open, so bit of an advantage to them, level advantage to them, talent advantage going to be coming up in a second or two. Siege Camp. Interesting. Siege Camp coming out here for the, well, we'll see who gets it. Chen gets a kill on Augur. That looks like the Siege Camp will go to the good animals. That was a neutral camp. Blue team demolishing the top. Wait, the bottom fort. Red team gets bottom. Interesting. And the golem goes on for the Bad Animals into the inner fort, inner wall, I guess, of the good animals. Chen gonna try to take care of this guy himself. Pretty sure he's gonna get at least that gate. I'd say he's gonna get the gate too. Murky's there now. He's gonna try to defend. Good animals. Golem trying to tie things up here a bit. It's a lot more defense on the side of the Bad Animals than there is on the side of the good. Actually, take that back. Well, he did get the gate, so I got that right at least. Less damage though from the good animals there. Except, however, they did get both of these forts. Let's not forget that. That was a pretty good move. I don't know how that happened. Oh, I think it was the actual minion wave was pushed into that tower, into that fort at the time, and whoever came down and finished it off. Ural saved a bit brought by Brightwing, at least saved enough so that she can go back in if they wanted to. They could probably re-engage that. 14-14, they actually summoned. What? They got a ton of XP, and now because of that kill, Augur killing Lily, the XP advantage back pretty comfortably in the favor of the Bad Animals. It was quite close a second ago. Good Animals really brought it back there. Really, I guess, just need a kill to tie it back up. Each team looks like they're going to be getting, well, XP both sides for both teams right now. So things staying pretty much the same. We got good animals, Euro Brightwing trying to defend this bottom lane. Up here, more pushed out though. Murphy and ETC defending top against just Chen. Lily was up there. Mine though, 20 seconds for the mine. Little healer duel in the middle of the map. Deathwing catching Lily now. Nope. Tank fight going on up in the top lane. And they decide to back off and go into the mine. Murky and Deathwing maybe finding Chen here, yeah. Alexstrasza coming in for some heals. Uh-oh. Okay, we're gonna have a team fight early here. Ooh, a decent ult by Deathwing. That's gonna definitely disrupt the whole team. Chen is backing like an idiot. I don't know what he's thinking right now. He has full health. He's Chen. There you go. Okay, he stayed. He's Chen and he has 2 healers on his team. Bad animals, as always, seem to be the ones to, oh my goodness, to start the fight and Murky just gets smashed by the boss. That's hilarious. Oh man, good fight for the good animals if they can keep up the pressure. Some decent zoning by the boss and a little bit by Hogger there. ETC stays alive pretty easily. Deathwing takes Brightwing down. Boss helps out for Euro. Chen, as always, killing himself, but just the last bit of HP. And a pretty easy boss. The bad animals there, I guess. Should be able to make it 60-40 if they don't screw around here. Skulls, oh my goodness, there's 3 left and they're like in all different corners of the map. This is unbelievable. These guys just don't pick the things up. Just pick them up when you kill the mobs. Then you don't have to go wandering around for them. ETC's searching the mine for them. Oh man. Somehow he knew exactly where it was. I wonder if they can see him on the map like I can. Hogger trying to disrupt the siege camp. It's gonna turn into a 5v3. Holy, everybody's here. All of a sudden, the siege camp, a prime objective apparently. Oh, so close for blue team. ETC and Hogger. This zoning is just annoying. I would imagine the good animals are thinking. They kind of had that until ETC and Augur. And then somebody threw down like an AoE right there, and it's like, well, we're not going to go into that AoE for sure. That's all you need to do. And they'll completely give up objective just because they don't want to step into any AoEs. That's a big golem though they're going to have to deal with. And the siege camp coming in, and this other, what is that camp called? It's also called a siege camp, but they are going to go blast the wall. Did one of them survive that? No, they both hit that. But a lot less for the golem to do then. This fort's probably going to go down. 2 siege back here. Looks like maybe Chen, yeah, is going to clear that. But push into the inner fort bottom lane for the good animals golem. Obviously the bad animal is getting further in this one. But all hope is not lost. Especially because they have the well, first fort down, at least top. So it's not, they're not completely lost in that regard. Euro falls to Hogger. Port goes down. Barely touched, but it was. Ooh, man, Lunara now eliminated. Not good. Two pretty long death timers there. On the side of the good animals, who are now just 3, Chen and his 2 healing buddies, trying to defend top lane. It looks to me like the bad animals are about to win this thing. Get their first win. Good animals are going to remain winless. But of course, they will be able to. There are a lot of other teams that have like 1 and 2 wins now at this point. You never know which one of those will lose to the good animals, where the good animals may pick up a win somewhere with one of those under 500 teams or whatever. Or maybe this shows that good animals are just not good enough to beat anybody. Maybe they are just the worst team. Maybe it's the double heals with Murky as one of your assassins. Could be it. Oh, I'm sorry. That's double heals with, well, nothing else. I mean, really, it's ooh, really it seems decent. Murky's on the other side. I'm stupid, but yeah, no 20 talents just yet. So that was probably pretty rough there for the good animals, but they're alive still. If they could somehow win the mind fight, this is one of the matches, especially when you have it relatively close like this. This is one of the maps that you can actually make a pretty quick comeback on, even if you're losing this bad. This bad. But they're not even really in there, so what you need is to win a boss fight. But if you're just going to give up all the little camps, which they're not, they're going to maybe get all these top ones. And that's going to be, what, maybe 25-ish each. 26-24 going for boss. Oh, wow, there's more than that. Oh, I wonder how many the boss has. How many does the boss have then? They already picked up. Is the boss only... What is happening here? What is... Is the boss only like 30? I guess. Even though there's 2 sitting down there too. What the heck? Boss can't be 28. That doesn't seem right. It's weird. Whoa, really? Too close to the boss. And she goes down. This is, that may have been the game there. And unfortunately, yeah, with the core being attacked, somebody having to go back. For their team, you think really Brightwing, one of your healers, is the one you want to send back because he can't afford to lose anybody else. But yeah, you wouldn't think the double heal combo would be so bad. The other double heal combo does quite well. Usually the Alliance is, oh man, the other one, Alexstrasza can't solo the boss. Who would have thought? Lunara's now going to try, and she actually gets some skulls popped out, but can only grab a few of them, and now she's... Ow. In a 2v1 with Deathwing Hogger, well, 3v1 Deathwing Hogger and the boss to knock over way. Brightwing now going to try to 1v1 Deathwing underneath the boss. The boss is just about dead, though, and it's now attacking Deathwing. If Brightwing could... ETC just walks in and grabs all the rest of the skulls. That's hilarious. Oh, that's rough. Pretty much the same as last time. A little easier for the good animals, but it's not easy enough. They're gonna go down here, going straight for that core. ETC trying to clear the way for it. Taking a lot of damage from Chen here. They, of course, 20 talents out for everyone. We're in the end game here. So in 1v1s, it just comes down to the matchup. hero matchup, especially now with the bots playing. Sometimes it comes down to some bugginess. Sometimes it comes down to how good the AI can play a certain hero. Other than that, though, it comes down to whether such a hero can beat such and such another hero in a 1v1 or 2v2, whatever. In here, one of the downfalls, I suppose, of the good animals is going to be their clearing ability. But Lunara does decent damage. You think Ural does too. She's up top, so not helping. You pretty much need both your damage to clear this stuff if you're going to have any chance, which they do not have. So got Murky. Ha! Murky's doing a better job by himself than the whole team is up here. That's pretty sad. Blame Lunara, I don't know what she's doing. GG bad animals. Really had no idea how that one was going to go going into it for sure. Nice. All right. 14 to 8 in kills. That's a tough one. It's a very tough one. The numbers seem to say that it was Hogger. I was kind of tempted to say Deathwing. But clearly Hogger's the one carrying in this one. And he pretty much was. Solid win. Solid. Hogger's decent. I played him like once or twice so far. I got him on from a crate, like one of the first crates on my other account. So I have Hogger. He's interesting. There we go. Bad animals. First win. Finally on the board. Good animals. Not so lucky. Now we have to remember they were a non-division, but they were a conference. Congratulations, bad animals. You finally proved that you are not really the bottom of the barrel. You're the second to the bottom of the barrel. I mean, and it's hard to tell because both these divisions, well, it's hard to tell what's happening in these divisions right now. This is surprising. It's 4-2 for the Horde. And the 3-3 for the Alliance is also pretty surprising. So, not really sure. It looks like this is the tougher division just based on records, though. So maybe this is to be expected. Anywho, I am, as I said, trying to get through this in 2 hours. I don't know if that'll happen. Haunted Mines is a bit long, but sometimes maybe it won't be long every time. Humans versus Dominion. Humans of Diablo versus the Dominion of StarCraft. Bunch of humans in this one. Haunted Mines. I like Haunted Mines. This is a fun one. Fun one to watch for sure. Sometimes a fun one to play. Humans in the Zebo. Vala. Oh, Sonya and then Vala. Gotta have them in the right order. Vala. Nope. Johanna. And Charisma. You know, what we didn't check either was any subs after subbed after day 3. Now we should have looked for subs after day 6. Good and bad animals can't. They don't have anybody. For the humans and the Dominion here, I don't think they would have a reason to, because they're 5-1 and 3-3 is even not terrible for the Dominion. I think I would, if I were them, I would just stay with what they have, see what happens. If they end up 3-6, then I think then they should maybe reconsider. But for now, these two teams are right. Rainer, Nova, Sergeant Hammer, Lieutenant Morales, and Blaze. Let's do it. Game number 2. Should be a pretty good one. I did my what I did was the first 2 are non-division matches, and then the 4 division matchups afterward. And I did obviously what I guess would be maybe the least interesting to the most interesting matches. So good animals and bad animals started. Now we have humans and Dominion. And then for the division, we start with Protoss and Zerg, Overwatch and Demons, because those are the big differences in records. Then we get the Horde versus the Villains, which could tell some things in that division, and also the Alliance versus the Night Elves, which I think those last 2 matches are going to be fantastic. Very important division matchups for sure.
Battle commencing in 10 seconds.
Sonya, very pink. Haven't seen that skin before, so not really. It's not bad looking, I guess.
Let the battle begin.
Ball is decent. That Joanna's pretty cool. I don't know if I've seen that one before either. The Zebo not bad, I suppose, either. Relatively normal Morales skin, but I like that. I like that type. Sergeant Hammer, not a bad skin. I think that's like the Viking Hammer. Decent Nova, I guess that's like I don't know, like Badlands Nova or something. I don't know. Garzim takes out Rainer quick. Ooh. Garzim, Nazebo, Johanna now. Ooh, almost catching Sergeant Hammer from the Nazebo wall, but she's gonna fall anyway. Nova trying to come back in on this. Garzim. Guess it gets the flank on her, but ooh, stupid. Dumb and Dumber up here. Garzim and Nazebo both go down. I can switch up my bottom screen again so I can see chat in case there is anybody around. I'm of course not looking at the chat a whole lot during the matches, but I might catch it. Not like everything's always fast paced the whole time in these matches, so got a little bit of downtime sometimes. Valla and Morales both taking a lot of damage. Hammer's just posted up here, doing tons. Oh my goodness. Garzim goes low. Morales was around. He might have been done. He of course has that like stun grenade bounce. Well, it's not a stun grenade. It's like a knockback grenade. catch Garzim with that. Pop him back into Hammer's range, and that's some dangerous damage. Not now. There was that grenade. Blade's gonna come up here, make this 2v3 for the Dominion. Johanna gonna even things up for the Diablo Humans. Nova now though, 4v3. Make that almost a 4v4. Valla backs off and Nazebo takes her spot. And the Dominion win that, obviously. But Sonya almost eliminating Rainer 1v1 bottom lane. Almost a level advantage already though for the Dominion. That's crazy. See if Sonya can make a move on this Rainer. There's a minion in her way if she's trying to chain. She should just kill that minion, I would say. That was decent. Rainer running around. He must have not been too afraid. Decent damage both ways between Rainer and Nazebo. Rainer quickly jumps into the mine as soon as it opens and backs away. Tries to back. He does indeed back there because he ran off a little bit and then did so. So Nazebo didn't see him when he entered. Nazebo had a bit more health there. The Dominion grouping up nicely on the right on their side. Zebo's back in now. Karzim and Sonya are going to try to take care of the rest. Nope, he stays. Ball is here now. I'm going to clear this up. Maybe be able to snag that bottom cam. And we're going to have a little bit of a right here, 4v3. Zebo laying down really good damage as well as Vala on Lieutenant Morales, who gets trapped inside the team. Nova and Rainer leave her hanging. Johanna finds the Dominion on the boss. Zebo's got to be careful here. If he gets caught in that boss stun, boss is going to take him out. Sergeant Hammer eliminating Nazebo. Joanna falls to the boss. That is 2 down for the Dominion. So Rainer runs from the boss. Nova and Rainer, Nova and Morales now. Sergeant Hammer comes to join them. She can do this quite safely, obviously. She can also zone or attack the rest of the team. I mean, look at that range she has. Pretty lovely. If you can be kept safe. Almost even. The Diablo humans, their golem just a bit smaller. Theirs will be top, and yeah, Dominion will be bottom. Joanna pushing the bottom for the humans. It's Nazebo in the top for the humans. Blaze goes top for Dominion. Looks like Joanna and Vala are going to try to take out the Dominion. Golem quick. They focus instead on the minion wave. Be stupid. Morales, Blaze, and Nova on the humans. Paul and Joanna in a fight with Rainer now under tower. Sergeant Hammer as well. Scary. This is where you have to be careful. You're right under your tower and Hammer's still able to attack you. The golem quickly making very quick work of that bottom fort for the Dominion, and the Dominion's golem probably not going to get very close. Actually, it might take out this fort. It has 2 siege behind it. Nova, Rainer, and Blaze are going to have the damage to take it out. The wall goes dead. The gate goes down. 1 turret goes down. For the inner fort, oh man, make that the entire wall as the second tower falls to these 2 siege minions. That's big. Oh, and they're at least the humans with their own siege got top outer fort, so they got something going for them here. Joanna, careful. A lot of roaming happening right now from the Dominion, who thinks at least that they have the humans pushed back into their base. And maybe they do. Maybe they do. Karzim, Vala both having to back. Nazebo's going to have to back too. A lot of low health bars. Nazebo, you're dead. Wow, I can't believe he survived. Johanna and Sonya here now. 4v2. Rainer is going to come down now too. Make that a 5v3. 5v4. Vala's up there. Sonya down at the tower by herself. Karzim and Vala. Oh man, that was some big damage on Karzim. Vala's got to be careful too. Hammer trying to siege up, but decides to move in a little further. Easily takes out Bala. Sonya also eliminated by Nova there. And actually, this is looks like it's gonna maybe be a pretty handy win on the side of the Dominion. Surprisingly, semi-surprisingly. I mean, again, this game could have gone either way. Two very good teams. Also, two teams that are right now fighting for the conference spot, the third spot for the playoffs. Not only that, but the Dominion is in fact fighting for the top spot in the division if they can win this game and the Zerg loses, because they, I think, remain just one game behind the Zerg and have a win on the Zerg. In fact, yeah, if they can stay one game behind, they will be playing the Zerg within the next couple days. And then they can go 2-0 on them. And that would actually not only solidify their place in first, but it will take the series of 3 games in the division for them over the Zerg, Dominion over the Zerg, if that would happen. Of course, in the season, you still play your 3rd game. In the playoffs, if it's best of 3, we'll just be playing as it would be best of 3. So there may be days where we have only 2 matches in the playoffs, because it'll be 6 teams going into the playoffs as Morales takes out Nazebo on this boss fight. And it looks like it's probably going to be pretty easy boss for the Dominion. Easy win. Maybe the humans can gather some of these other skulls up that are strewn about. But yeah, we'll have 6 teams making the playoffs, 1 bye in each in each conference. Oh man, there goes Nova. That now some low health bars, I bet. Yes. Oh my, clean up from the humans. That's huge. That is huge. And now they can get all these skulls. If they can get all these skulls, they do have a slight advantage on the golem. They have a slight advantage on, well, they should have the positioning for a moment. Yeah, anyway, so playoffs. 6 teams go in, 1 team from each conference gets a bye, so that means 4 teams play. And of course, 2 different matchups in the first playoff round, and they'll both play best of 3s. And then we'll have from those 4 teams, 2 will move on, and they will play the 2 bye teams in their conference that didn't play the first round. And that will again be best of 3s, and then finally the final will be a best of 5. So really just 3 rounds of playoffs altogether. Nazebo, what an alt on Sergeant Hammer. That's this is big. Look at this level lead now for the humans. What? Bala grabs the siege camp. Smart move. Siege camp coming out also though for the Dominion, just as last time. Golems finally ready. Nazebo grabs the last of the skulls, looks like. And they do get the 53 to 47 here. Nova, though, taking out Sonya. Interestingly enough. Making it 13-13 here. Talents even all around. XP is evening up very quickly. Oh my goodness, Nova, a double kill, takes that Karza now. 4 strong top lane. Gonna be pushing with their golem. Nazebo pushing with his against Blaze right now. That's pretty dangerous in itself. Although Blaze doing some great damage. Nazebo backing off completely. Johanna wants to take care of this golem, rightly so. They have the advantage top lane currently. They can just get on that golem. They got to get a huge advantage here. They really only need one good DPS pushing with their golem at this point, I would say. You really don't want to lose too much up here. The way it's going, they could take this golem out. Maybe before it takes out the fort. Nazebo, another nice ult. Nova falls. Nazebo now able to focus on the golem, and they may be able to save this fort. As long as, oh my goodness, Nazebo doesn't die like that. They still saved it though. They will perhaps get this fort. Tarzan's down here. Ball able to come back and push with him a bit further. Golem's gonna be up. No, not quite long enough for the fort. But a bit of a better push. Oh man, on the part of the humans, but Ball is staying too long. Rainer and Sergeant Hammer. Slay her. Send her back to the fountain. Morales gonna send herself back to the fountain. Alive. Sonya in a 1v3 now. Not deterred though. Now it's just sort of a 1v1 with Rainer. And Nazeebo's showing up to turn the tide in the favor of the humans. Rainer stays and takes 2 frogs to the feet. He's alright. He'll back off. He just used his ult. Unless I just noticed it at the end there. Nice stun. Don't think that Morales and Blaze have the damage for Sonya and Nazeebo though. But they probably have the sustain. Yep. If they are going to knock both them out of that lane. Vala and Karzin wandering around down here with Johanna holding bottom, sort of. Rainer, nice damage. Banshee doing tons of damage. Vala takes it out. All decent ult. May have saved her.
The undead shall rise within the mind's short name.
24, 22 seconds for the undead. Nazeebo dropping real low. Blaze and Rainer up top with him. Blaze catches him in a nice stun again. The light on the fire. Rainer not backing him up at all with any damage. That could have went pretty well for them. Siege camp not finished? Are you kidding me? They finished it and didn't take the camp? What? That is just some craziness. The teams are real close, but they're not fighting yet. Much better job by the Dominion here. Oh, never mind. Take that back. The humans of Diablo. I just got a nice chunk. Missing a couple, a little bit of a fight here. A really nice fight for the humans. Double kill. That is Morales and Rainer falling. Nazeebo is pushing top by himself as this happens. If he could actually push, that'd be great. Making Hammer go back to deal with him. Sonya and Blaze are now out of the mine fighting. Nova had to back off. 3 for the Dominion on boss. And now they're all backing away from the boss and leaving Vala to oh man. This is annoying. Stop it, people. Just stay on the boss. And don't let your assassins solo the thing and die. That's how you throw. Actually, I don't think anyone's thrown, even though they've done that like every time. I don't think they've actually thrown a match because of it, oddly enough. Nazeebo, I thought I heard his ult come out, but I guess not. Karzin balls. Nova before him. This is a... Wow. Better take care of that. They got people back now, and they just kind of let this... humans had that for sure. They do end up with the skull advantage, though. Must have got enough from the boss and from all those little ones. Just enough. So, Golem a little stronger. It is pretty bad here, though. Luckily, the minions show up. It looks like Nazeebo might be able to clear. No, he's not. With the Banshee there, this is not good. They're going to lose some health on that core. Nazeebo has to get on those minions, like right now. Look how many siege are down here. Vala just died to Blaze. If Nazebo dies, no, okay, they might stave this off for now. But guess what? Golem's coming down that lane. Bigger again, bigger for the Diablo humans here, but they need everybody, literally everyone back defending against this Golem right now. It's the only way they survive. Golem gets to core, it's over. It's gonna have too much health. I think it's over. Arzum and Nazebo, oh my goodness, Nazebo's not even gonna stay here. They're just gonna let it walk onto their core. Hey. Nazebo is not doing a very good job of doing damage to this thing at all. He's hitting the other minions instead of the golem. This is nuts. Does he not understand how the game? Why do these bots not understand priorities at all? Not even close, dude. Not even close. He could have. I think he could have easily had that though. Look how much damage he ended up doing because those other minions weren't there for him to focus on. And again, Nazebo's trying to clear that by himself, which apparently would have worked. I would have, if it were me, preferred to have a couple people back and not lost any health on the core, but they could have at least survived that, and they did not. That was some pretty sloppy play on the part of the humans, and they kind of just give it up to the Dominion there, I would say. They had the kills. Who on the Dominion gets it? Blaze? I don't even know. Hammer, maybe. Really hard to say. Blaze is pretty solid. Yeah, Blaze was pretty solid. Look at those numbers there. He's like right behind in everything. And he only had the one death. Probably the most kills. Other than Nova, most eliminations participated in. Nova had a ton of deaths. I'm going to give it to Blaze. Well played, Dominion. Oh, that's the wrong one. All right. Dominion. Aye. Very interesting. Very interesting. Five and 2 go the humans. And 2 and 2 in the conference. Ooh. Not so good. Dominion now catching up to them. Oh, they are 2 games back. That's right. They lost yesterday. So, but they're 4 and 3 overall, and they're 3 and 1 in the division. So now they may be 2 games, maybe just 1, but they might be 2 games behind the Zerg. They're only now certainly 1 game behind the humans, and again they have that win now over them, so that helps. There we go. Now I have my now my screen is where it should actually be on the bottom. Let's Overwatch Dominion winning, and the humans losing. Looks like some things are going to be shaken up this time too. We got Protoss versus Zerg for number 3. Our 4 division matchups now to follow. Tassadar, Zeratul, Artanis, Alarak, Phoenix versus Kerrigan, Abathur, Zagara, Dahak, Stukov. Wait. See here. The Protoss, who did they lose to? They lost to the Alliance and the Night Elves. Okay, those aren't the easiest matches. They only got 1 win, and it's against the Good Animals. Do they switch their team out at all? They could put Probius in for Zeratul. Let's do that. Let's do it. 1 win is not that great. They need to figure something out here, or they're gonna not make the playoffs. So we'll do that. Tassadar, Probius, Artanis, Alaric, Phoenix. And here we go. And that was Protoss first. Tassadar, Probius, Artanis, Alaric, and Phoenix. So I don't think Phoenix. I think Phoenix was pretty important in that win they had. So it's hard to take him out. Zeratul, it's easy to take out because the stealth does not help a whole lot against bots. They can see you basically all the time. So, oh yeah, and then Zerg for the next. Kerrigan, Abathur. This is not going to be an easy one either, though, for them. An important one, but definitely not an easy one. Zagara, Dahaka, and Stukov. All right. Game number 3. We're not going to make the 2 hours that I was hoping for. I was also hoping to actually start like at 8:30, and I didn't get to do that quite. So it looks like we're going to maybe be going till about 11-ish, maybe, if I'm lucky. All right, yeah, Protoss versus Zerg. Zerg, of course, won their first matchup. But a different situation here. Different situation being a different map.
Combat heroes.
Cool Phoenix skin. There are all some cool skins too. I really like that Tassadar.
Battle commencing in 10 seconds.
Nice. Cool Kerrigan, cool Stukov.
5, 4,
Decent Zagara.
3,
And Dahaka's pretty plain.
1.
Abathur's a pretty cool one. I like that Abathur skin. It's just not Pajamathur. I think Tassadar might win it though. Pretty awesome Tassadar skin. Is that maybe like a maskless or something. Oh man, Kerrigan takes a lot of damage from Artanis Alarak there early. That Artanis, that Alarak skin's pretty cool. I don't know. Pretty close between him and Tassadar. I don't know how I feel about the pink, but oh man, Alarak barely surviving that. Kerrigan and Dahaka 2v3 now, well 2v2 now. Artanis and Phoenix says Alarak has to go back. Tassadar now comes in low. Dahaka has, as always, his Abathur buddy, so there's that. Phoenix has to back off. Dahaka loses his Abathur buddy, and he backs off too with no help. Artanis and Tassadar stay. Abathur symbiote. Minion eliminated. Abathur must be in this lane. But he's not. Maybe he just moved. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Little tank thing for him. Probius letting his towers do some work bottom. Dahaka brush stalking down there and then running top again. Kerrigan will go clear that bottom. A lot of roaming around happening. Phoenix dropping low again. Zagara pretty low. Stukov as well. Stukov backs up. Even though he has heals, he has no mana at all. Abathur was helping out up there too. Now he may be down here. Yeah, he's with Kerrigan. No, now he's off Kerrigan. Kerrigan has to back. And this bottom lane is open for the picking of Protoss other than that siege. Oh my. Probius I don't know how he got destroyed so fast, but Abathur taking him out. Ooh, Alarak falls to the tower, probably. That's not good. It's 2 deaths now for Protoss. They need to not do that. No needless deaths for them. Siege camp is doing work, though. Man. Dahaka may be in some trouble here if he does not decide to back out. He stayed really long, but he's fine. Whoa. Quickly into the mine, Tassadar has some enemies next to him. Kerrigan has a lot of enemies next to her. She's gonna survive though. Wow. Nope, she's back in with Abathur on her. Nope, she's back out. Protoss. Maybe a bit of an advantage here. Early coming into the mine, Dahaka is low. Zagar is like the only one here, so Abathur is able to heal him up a bit. Makes him feel more comfortable, but then Abathur leaves and he's not comfortable anymore. And he's about to head out of the mine again. Wow. Good job from the Protoss right now. If they would just pick these skulls up, they would be fine. They would have 50 right now. They would have 50. On the boss, at least. No, they're not. There he is. Just picking up some more. Again. Ooh. Probius, nice kill on Zagara. Phoenix, Probius catching Kerrigan. Ooh, yeah. That was... Oh, no. Tassadar not able to get away from Kerrigan. She chases him right out of the mine. Phoenix, Probius, Artanis. Taking out the boss. Just Phoenix now with some Probius things. Phoenix goes low, easily teleports out. Kerrigan comes back in. Basically just 2 shots him to finish him off. That's why you don't let yourself drop so low to the boss. Because these teams keep making their teammates solo these things. Stukov and Dahaka can probably duo this. Especially with Abathur healing him up. But again, Dahaka leaves. Stukov now tanking the boss. Zagar and Kerrigan here for the moment. Zagar now taking the damage. Oh, they're doing pretty good here. This is what you need to do. Just fight the boss. Kerrigan picks up a kill on Artanis. Protoss push off the Zerg from the boss and pick up the end of the boss though. And that is 60... I think it's 65 to 35? Yes, in favor of the Protoss. Quite interesting. Quite interesting. They're going to need that. Basically every time they're going to need a golem win because they're going to have to defend against not only the Zerg push but the constant, even if it's weak, the constant golem push too. The Zerg, however, is, I would say, as the favorites. Just have to play their game, you know, as it usually goes. That's why I think I usually comment more on what the underdogs need to do. Probius falls very quickly there. Yeah, commenting on what the underdogs usually have to do because it's pretty clear that the favorites just have to do what they've been doing, and they'll probably win. And in this case, for the Zerg, it's just don't die too much, push, and win. Because they have such good... There's a lot of teams with really strong push comps. Especially the way the AI will play. Sometimes they'll just go straight assassin, just wander through the jungle, I guess. Stukov, almost dead, but not. And Protoss are not going to get this fort. Not amazing. They won, I suppose. When it comes down to it, but not really. Because again, the Zerg push is going to outpush them. All other things equal. Nice pull by Artanis, but I don't think it's going to help anybody out with that Kerrigan being in there. Probius. Ooh, Tassadar is right nearby. And Kerrigan might fall? No. Wow. Help from Abathur, help from Dahaka. Zagara's here now. So take care of those minions. Alarak's got to back off. Ooh. Abathur eliminates Alarak, or Artanis somewhere. Now this Protoss push top lane is being denied. Kerrigan eliminates Phoenix. Proteus should probably be careful here. Tassadar in some trouble. Kerrigan, oh man. Nice. Kerrigan, Tassadar, and Proteus poke taking out Kerrigan. And Tassadar, just barely alive, will escape. Alarak now in with Proteus, fending off the Dahaka. He taps. He brush stalks down to Warrior, where he saw some people fighting, I guess. Easy bottom fort for the Zerg. Protoss now again need a good team fight and need to win out in the mine here. Doing the splits. It's like we got bottom for the Zerg, top for the Protoss right now. Pretty even split. It looks like if they actually pick up all the skulls, but Protoss left basically all of the skulls from this camp. Stupid. But the Zerg's left a couple at least. So kinda even things, but not really. Okay, we've got a fight over here for this one. Stukov falls. Abathur's monster is gonna go down. And Zagara is caught. Are you really? There's 4v1 and you're not gonna kill the Zagara. Okay. Finally they take her out. I guess Proteus was just wanted to run. Or whoever that was running. It was him. Artanis is backing, that's stupid. He needs to go help Alarak. Phoenix needs to go help as well. Kerrigan's here now, probably gonna kill Alarak. No. He's able to survive. She goes for something else. Phoenix needs to be careful. Someone else needs to tank that whenever that happens. If your assassin, squishy assassin, gets stunned by the boss, you need to make sure he's not the closest one to the boss. Kerrigan, too close to the boss, is gonna go down! That was stupid. Silly move, Tassadar credited with the kill, and now Artanis does basically the same thing. Tanks the boss and then gets stunned by the enemies inside there, and oh man. Zerg pick up a ton of those skulls. But still, advantage goes to the Protoss. Not as much of an advantage. And Zerg still collecting here. They should get those by them, with no problem though. It looks like Protoss are giving those up. They're taking Siege Camp. That won't hurt. It's in fact going to help that top push out quite a lot. Now finally the Golem's coming up. Again, slight advantage for the Protoss. Let's see what they can do about it. But again, this fort for them fell. So inner fort is open for this Zerg Golem to come in. Stukov is bringing back Alarak. Kerrigan following him into the tower. She needs to be careful. She has no help. Tassadar not going to be able to finish her off. Artanis and Tassadar now finding Zagara, who came in a bit late to try to help Kerrigan. She'll be fine. Golem here now. Protoss doing a decent job fighting it. Now they don't. Now they all go away. Their Golem making short work of this fort with no one back to clear that. The Hawk and Kerrigan now decide to get the siege camp. That's a really late time to do it. Zagara is going to roam up to help Stukov, but Stukov is not going to be alive anymore by the time she gets there. Probius, Phoenix, Tastar, 3v1 against Zagara here. She's probably not going to survive to take out this golem. Probius is backing. If he was up there for some damage, he needs to stay up there for the damage. And Alarak and Artanis should continue this. Artanis is indecisive. Dahaka is brush stalking down. He's even more indecisive about what he wants to do here. Looks like he is gonna try. He has no idea what to do. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh, Kerrigan, Zagara, both fall. Probius, this siege camp, still here on this tower. Abathur monstrosity is up, but the siege guys are just going to take that out, no problem. Stukov, Probius, siege camp Tastar is up here too. Abathur is going to come up here, but that's really unsafe for him to sit right behind the tower like that. It's being attacked. He realizes this and backs away. The siege, again, not quite on. They're very lucky here that the siege is just barely off of this tower because of these minions. In the Protoss are just really not doing a good job staying here and fighting it. Probius backs off for no reason. Tassadar needs to back off because he's low health now. And they lose it all. They lose all of it. They lose this siege camp too. Look at this. Look at how terrible this is. Now they finally come up, but it's too late. It's too late. You just ruined your chances. That was probably the best push they were going to get against the Zerg right there. And they just blew the whole chance. You blew it! Oh man, the Haka kills Alarak, and Stukov kills Phoenix. Yikes. What a throw. What a throw. 17 Talons out for the Zerg. And through all of that, this fort's still up, but it's almost, they got it almost pushed down through all of that the Zerg had to deal with up here. They still almost pushed this time. They pushed it more than this one's pushed. It's now being healed. What does that? Is that Stukov or something? What is this? Who spawns a repair bot? Kerrigan, nice damage on Tassadar, and see their siege camp gets to the fort. They even have one more siege minion here that's going to get to the core. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. It didn't do anything, but they at least kept it alive. Oh. That's where everybody is now. Other than Tassadar, who just died and gave big advantage to the Zerg here. Man, I'm going to have to take a very short break to make coffee. A very, very short break. Protoss surprisingly keeping this even still. You need to grab all those skulls. Grab all the 3 skulls. Alarak, please. Oh my. Oh, they all just walked straight up to them and then backed away. Why? That's all you needed. Well, maybe not quite that much, but you were probably going to get close. I mean, look at all these. Look at all this. They're all over the place. That's easily over 50 skulls for them if they just pick all those up. So stupid. They are getting a lot though from the boss right now because surprisingly the Zerg is not here. They are not even contesting that. Wow. Both of these teams want to lose this match. It's just about who wants to lose it more. It's 59 to 41 here. That's a very strange number to have because they just don't pick up the skulls. So that's what you get. But Protoss are going to have the advantage, and this golem is going to help this not to happen. If they're really lucky, they might even things out and take out the fort. I don't think that it'll push that far though. And they need to save the core in order to have any chance at all. Probius, how do you take that much damage from Stukov? Oh, Abathur may have been on him for most of that too. Alarak able to push the minions off of the tower. Phoenix trying to take care of the Zerg's golem. Nice move there by the Dominion. I mean by the Zerg to grab these siege. They probably didn't mean to do that, but they got the siege camp attacking the golem here, doing some nice damage to it. It's probably not going to last too long, and easily they take out the top fort. Yikes, Zerg. That's going to fall at least, but that's pretty much all that's going to happen. I don't know if the siege camp's going to follow him, so they will at least have that. I mean, that damage won't be on him anymore. Zagara is, oh man, Zagara is going to be okay because the golem doesn't focus her. Artanis and Alarak could easily take out Dahaka if they can care for the siege. Zagara here now, that can get a little dangerous, especially with Abathur popping in anytime. He's up here. He was up here at least. He's up here with his monster. Probably down here somewhere with his symbiote. Alarak, dangerously low. Yeah, he will survive though. Phoenix, Tassadar trying to clear this top push. Ooh, what an ult by Phoenix, but neither Zagara nor Kerrigan go down. Phoenix does though. Oh my goodness, wow. Tassadar, horrible. Tassadar did not have any follow-up damage for that at all. He could have just laser queued both of them to that, but he didn't. Probius is super low. These fights should have gone in Protoss's favor. They didn't at all. None of this has gone in Protoss's favor. The Zerg have not even won any of these golems, but just having a golem has been enough for the Zerg to win. Having a golem that was at least like 25 or 30. Actually, I don't know, what was the lowest one they had? 35 maybe? Which is kind of bad, but apparently not bad enough for the Zerg. Wow, that's a lot of siege. Probius attempting to take care of it. Minion wave spawns, that'll probably do it. Yes, Zagara. Wow, Tassadar doesn't do any damage. Tassadar kind of useless. That was a nice ult by Stukov though, to push him out of the fight. Back into the mine. Protoss all over this, but I think they've proved that it doesn't even matter if they get this. They could get it. They could get all 100 skulls, and it probably won't even matter. Pretty sure it's game, Zerg. I mean, it would only take one good golem push for them to win here, but it's not going to happen. They even get top. They even get it into the top, which is more open. Unfortunately, though, that means they get the enemy golem going bottom, where it's more open for them. Alarak is barely alive. He's going to have to leave. Phoenix ults Dahaka, doesn't do anything really. Probius trying to use those towers and things to zone everybody off the boss. Doing decent, boss mostly doing the damage, but everyone. Protoss get a kill on Stukov. Don't know if it's going to Alarak because he had to back because of health. He is back there to clear the core. Abathur, that was stupid. Abathur probably could have just pushed that right down, but he doesn't. Most of the Protoss now back. Phoenix able to actually kill the boss by himself because it was low enough. Now he's... What is happening? What is this? This is hilarious. This is hilarious. I don't even know what he's. What are you doing, bud? What? What is What is this? What is this thing? That's the Is that not the Abathur monster? Just like being a weirdo now inside there. He has no idea what's happening. He's very confused. Is he stuck in the mine? And it just keeps coming back. Watch. What is that? Oh well. Apparently they don't even need him. Although Kerrigan falls. Huh. She's like taking no damage with Abathur on her. That's scary. Got the top push going. Zagar is not taking care of that currently. Dahaka stunned up. Dahaka's not going to be able to do anything by himself. If they can hold core. Phoenix dies, of course. Artanis and Probius. Alarak as well. No, he leaves. So this is game. This is game for Protoss. Zerg win. Not defending your core. You can't win if you don't defend your core when it's being attacked by a golem. Just so you know. It's too bad. Protoss with a really good chance there. Now remember what happened up here when this should have been pushed down already. It should have been golem. Both golems should have been straight on core that time. And if that happened, then you wouldn't have the entire Zerg in your base on the attack because they would have to go defend their own. And even if they may do more damage, your golem was bigger. Wow. Kind of a throw from Protoss, you could say. Abathur probably as always, the most valuable player. Kerrigan got more valuable as time went on. Dahaka was pretty much semi-valuable the whole time. Zagara was also, that wasn't an amazing game from her. I gotta give it to Abathur. Stukov is usually terrible. Abathur gets it. Stukov was not as terrible that time though. He was kind of useful. Alright. Zerg. The favorite wins again. And now we got division matchups, so all three stat line or whatever standing records, that's what it is. All three records change here. 1 and 6, 0 and 4, and 0 and 3. Zerg. 6 and 1. Remaining 2 games up in the division now. 3 and 1 in the conference. 2 and 1 division record, pretty good. But that 2 and 0 from the Dominion, they definitely have to pick up a win on the Dominion if they want to really feel comfortable with this top spot. If they do that, though, I mean, that's going to put them 3 games up at least if they beat the Dominion coming up here in one of these next 2 days. Not sure who it'll be. Have to be sure that we don't mess something up by putting a matchup in that needs to wait or something. Alright, yeah, Overwatch versus Demons for the next one. I'm going to grab coffee, but I'm going to set this up real quick. Overwatch versus Demons. Again, this is a sort of like the last one. Really a lot like the last one, except maybe worse. Because this is an even bigger gap between Overwatch and Demons. Is that the order I have? Overwatch, yes. Overwatch first, it's Tracer and Does Overwatch want to make? Huh. Oh wait, Overwatch had 2 wins, right? They're at 2 and something now. Yeah, they're 2 and 4 now. They'll definitely just keep the team they have, even though they could make some moves. Tracer, Zarya, Ana, Genji, and Mai. Voices. Who was it? Demons. Diablo. Butcher. Oh, Asmodin, and then the Butcher. The Orc and Malthael. Alright, I will be like 5 minutes. Grab yourself some coffee. All right, just about ready. So I'm going to start this up and then go grab the coffee. Oh, switch my bottom screens up to right now before I forget. All right, here we again.
Get ready for combat, heroes. Battle commencing in 10 seconds.
Okay. Alright. I'm here. We are not alert. Decent Ana skin. Not bad, not amazing, I guess. It's a pretty cool Zarya skin though. Nice. Decent Tracer skin. Like, I don't know. Valkyrie Tracer or something. I don't know. Genji's probably decent. That's a lot of decent skins in here right now. We've seen that Leoric before. Zarya will survive. Again, this is the undefeated Demons versus the 2 and 4 Overwatch. Ana survives. Trying to make a comeback here. The Overwatch team winning 2 of their last 3. Excuse me. Coffee burps. Zarya actually eliminates Malthael. What a kill. Zarya barely alive escapes. Butcher Leoric now down here on my Tracer leads. Diablo's hanging out. Diablo is just hanging out. Finds a Tracer. Diablo eliminates himself, basically. That's a pretty cool get. Genji just moves around too fast for me to see his skin, as most of these characters do. What I have to do is this. Oh, Genji will survive. Butcher and Asmo taking down one tower in top. Siege camp for Overwatch. Oh, yeah, I missed the Demons siege camp get, but it's down here pushing hard on those bottom towers now. Got one top tower down, got one bottom tower now. The gate's not going to last long unless Mai can take care of these guys. Malthael by himself in 3v1, not smart. Diablo rotates down too late to help, and he's going to drop to half health at least, if not more. Mine's opening in 20. Ana has to tap. Zarya will have to go back as well. Oh wait, she has a healer. Tracer. Butcher wants it but can't get it. Zarya staying under tower, and she will fall. Ana now is going to be in some trouble. Butcher allows her to live. Leoric also was backed off for some reason, so he wasn't able to help out. The mine's open. Ana's almost dead, so she has to be careful here. Tracer and Mai take that top. Genji gets some heals. Got 3 for the Overwatch team able to get in here right now. Ana had to back Zarya coming off base from death. Got 5 strong demons down here, cleaning up really well. These mini minions. Overwatch leaving a lot of skulls. Demon's not leaving any skulls, you see that, right? All the bottom ones are picked up. Got ones here and there for the Overwatch team, some over here for Overwatch. Sloppy. Very sloppy. Should have, what, maybe like 24 or something? Yeah, so it must be 30 skulls from the boss. 32-46 right now. Kind of even. Zarya eliminates Diablo and Tracer, able to get Malthael underneath the boss there. Butcher has to back off. That is a fine win for Overwatch. Pick up the skulls, please. Silly bots. 54-46. Overwatch wins it by a bit. Now again, is that small golem advantage going to be enough? Probably not. They're going to need a lot more than that to beat the demons. But a couple more teamfight wins like that, who knows? maybe one of the first times we've ever seen anyone have a level advantage on the demons. But again, and this is probably going to be the case again with the Haunted Mines, you let this go to 20, the late game, and you're going to have a bad time because of this guy who is wearing a very awesome skin. I didn't notice. I think he wins the skin this time. That's a pretty crazy looking skin. I didn't see these ones of his before. Pretty awesome. Genji. Wait for that to happen. I don't know. It's very slow. If you click on someone, it takes a long time for it to actually select them like that. Sorry, in trouble. Nope, she'll be fine. Butcher gonna come back and try to take care of this golem with Leoric here. Siege camp again. The siege camp for the red side taking care of this golem at the same time. It's useful. Tracer almost dies to the golem. Anna's gonna get caught in that stun. Luckily, it doesn't look like the golem focuses heroes once it's out here. It just does its work on the structures. Falls before it can get one of the towers down, in one of the inner towers, I should say. Not great for Overwatch since they won that and really didn't win that whenever it came down to it. They have 2 open forts on the side of the demons, but they lost one of theirs and are about to lose perhaps a second because the siege camp's coming in. Anna's in some trouble. Leoric and Diablo, who was put to sleep, so Anna's able to get out safely. Mai continues the fight. Diablo now under fort. He'll take some turret shots. He'll be alive. He'll be safe though, barely. Leoric tapped, so he's coming back to full health. This is a 3v2 up here, Tracer and Zarya versus the rest of the demons. Malthael drops pretty low though. He's going to back. Tracer and Zarya both going to back. Genji comes in, just him and the Butcher here in top lane in the middle of that. Genji takes a lot of damage though and backs off. Anna now by herself against Butcher and Malthael, and what is that damage to Butcher she's doing? Nothing. All healed back up and Butcher just massacres her. Here comes Tracer and Genji both. 2v3 against the demons, Butcher, Malthael, and Diablo, and Tracer gets blown up now. Genji's probably going to follow. He has 1 protection, and after that, he's just got to do what he can. But they don't really pursue that. Malthael drops low, so he's going to back. Genji taking some shots. Oh, heal shots, I guess. She did catch Malthael with that first one. I thought maybe. And he's going to be okay, but have to back off way back there now. Missed maybe a little bit of time in the mine. Not really anything substantial. Tracer, Diablo both in. Diablo was chasing her at first. Asmo's in here at the bottom. Mai as well. Genji comes in the left side. We got 3 and 3. And they're all up in the top right now. Ana's in. It's 5 for the Overwatch team. 3-4 for demons as the Butcher out here by himself. Demons don't have anything to worry about right now. Butcher can do whatever he wants out here. That's what I would do. Let Butcher push, get some camps maybe even. Got camps all over here that he could probably get really easily. Overwatch is gonna have to come out and immediately deal with all these 2 push lanes. Butcher's taking no advantage of that though. He comes in for the boss fight, however, so he will be useful here somewhat. And there goes a Genji, there goes an Ana, there goes a Zarya, and nope, not quite the quad kill yet for the demons. Mai able to heal some back. Oh, she's out, and that'll be it. Just a 3 for nothing. Demons win that fight pretty handily. And they will probably get this. Oh yeah, they gotta have a nice big golem here, unless the Butcher just leaves. Now let's see. Diablo's gonna not grab the skulls right there just yet. He's gonna wait until Tracer comes in and gets them. No one got them. Leoric grabbed one accidentally. There he gets the other ones. Good fight again by the demons there. Wow. Boss got cleaned up pretty quick there in the midst of that fight, and the demons grabbed all of the skulls. Could this be the end right here? Wow. And that's how quick is if you have the actual favorite team get a golem in their favor for once. It's crazy that they haven't had any in their favor, but like all the teams that won have not been getting the big golems, I think, for the most part at least. Let's see what happens when they do. And this is a pretty big one, 62 to 38. And of course, either lane that it chose was going to be bad. This one's, I guess, a little better than the other one. But oh my goodness, Zarya demolished. Siege Camp comes out to try to push up top with the Overwatch Golem, which is just gonna, I guess, be able to take that for free. Maltheo and Asmodin gonna go. Never mind. They'll probably make quick work of that. Only 38 Scald Demon Golem. Might not even get that board. This one, however, is certainly going to, with that Siege Camp again behind it. The Orc falls though. Tracer. Can Tracer do the damage needed to get everything off of her fort? I don't think so. Not quite. That fort does fall, barely. Do have this Siege Camp still. Genji chasing up. Mai's here to help him out. Maltheo takes some damage. Golem goes down for Overwatch. Zarya and Mai want to fight this Butcher Asmo. Diablo's here too, though, so you got to really be careful. It doesn't even matter. Just look at this. Look at this. This goal. I thought so. The Golem, 2 Siege. The Golem's going to clear all these minions out. Siege going to be able to focus back on the tower. The Orc's there to make sure no one attacks them. That is the game for the demons in less than 12 and a half minutes. What was that? The second Golem? Third, maybe. Gonna do just enough before it goes down. GG Demons. Putting a bit of a shellacking on Overwatch. Not the first time. So they easily take the series. But Overwatch will have one chance to get one game on them, maybe. Prove they're not completely useless, but again, that is the undefeated team, so nothing to be too ashamed of, I guess. Again, like most of these matches haven't been blowouts. That may have been the most blowout-y of all of them, but it really wasn't too bad. Overwatch had a small shot at that. But they're 2-5 now overall. They are 0-4 in the conference, unfortunately, and they are 0-3 in the division. Two interconference or outer conference matchups for the ones they won, unfortunately. But hey, do what you gotta do. Do what you can. Protoss lost. Didn't do this last time. Protoss lost. Zerg won. The Demons won, and the Overwatch squad lost. Too bad for you. Alright, 2 games left. Let's knock them out so I can go do some stuff outside. Really nice out here. It's 10:30, so yeah, hopefully we can do this in a half hour. Horde versus Villains. These should be 2 really good matches though. So, yes. 2 good, important division matches. Gazlu, Rhaegar, Brawl, Rexar, and Godon against the villains, Arthas, Stitches, Ragnaros, Anubarak, and Kel'Thuzad. Alrighty. Match 5. The 2 and 4 villains against the 4 and 2 Horde. Horde took the first matchup between these two in the third day, day 3. They fought the last match. And that was when they were both, that's right, they were both 2 and 0 at that point. The villains have not won since then, since before playing the Horde last time.
Ready for combat, heroes.
Oh, having a good time. Gul'dan, pretty cool skin there. Spirit Wolf Rhaegar, Fiery Spirit Wolf. Decent skins. Anything super cool over here? I like the color of Ragnaros there. I like that deep red's kind of cool. Nothing crazy about him though. Anubrax, that's kind of awesome, except it's, I guess the colors aren't terrible. Kel'Thuzad rocking another one of those cool skins. I think we gave him the win last time for one of those. And then of course we always have to have a Christmas skin in the match. There's always got to be one. I don't know, that Anubarak is pretty cool. Pretty funky. Pretty funkadelic. I'll give it to Anubarak. Metal bug guy. Ragnaros drops low. No first blood just yet. Thrall's got to be a little careful there. Rhaegar low. Gazlow's low. A lot of fighting happening. No deaths yet. Thrall, nice damage on Anubarak. Arthas taps. Kel'Thuzad roaming up. But 1v2 Thrall Gul'dan, that is not a good idea. That is going to be first blood. Gul'dan on Kel'Thuzad. And Gul'dan chasing Anubarak a bit here. It's not going to go his way. Ragnaros backs off. Rhaegar looks like he's going to have to back off too here. I'm sure he already tapped. Got nice heals coming up though. Might come around and stay in this. He is. Arthas backs off. Anubarak down bottom by himself now. Ragnaros fights off Thrall that's pushing pretty hard in top lane. Rexxar here to help him out now. And again, this 2-lane with nice push comps like I would say the Horde has. These 2-lane maps sometimes can be pretty scary. Do not give you much chance to come back if they start pushing a lane down real hard in 10 minutes. Early siege camps coming out. The Horde a little earlier than the villains here. Rhaegar Gazlow taking it to stitches, not quite doing the damage they want, missing a couple abilities there. Thrall by himself down bottom, 25 till mine, first mine. Well, till the mine's open for the first time. Rhaegar, Gazlow, Gul'dan, nice damage on Anubarak. Ragnaros and Arthas kind of come up here and help out though. Rexxar right behind the nice chain. Rexxar is behind this fight. Misha gets in there and helps tank some things. Rhaegar gets him out safely. The mines are open. Gazlow's gonna head in. Gul'dan, Rhaegar behind him. Thrall went into the bottom. The Horde is all over this. Anubarak has come in, the only one for the villains. He was being chased by Rexxar, so he's not even going to be able to do a whole lot just yet. And that's already 23 skulls, 25 for the Horde before the villains even get in here, really. Make that 30. Wow, pretty good job. Villains can definitely catch up here though. And wow, Ragnaros eliminated early. How about they get a 1-for-1? Anubarak taking out Rhaegar. No more heals then for the Horde squad. Villains do not have heals to begin with, so that really evens things up for them. Dan, Gazlo still farming these minions. They left a bunch of 4 skulls sitting over there, though. Somebody just grabbed the skulls. You're right next to him. Gul'dan taking a lot of damage. All the enemies right next to him, basically. He's lucky Stitches missed that pull. It's pretty close. Boss will finish off Kel'Thuzad stuck underneath him there. That's unfortunate for the villains. Again, the underdogs in this match. The Horde, even though they're 4-2, they are still favorites. Some interesting matches the past couple days for them. Unexpected. And the villains, of course, too. I'm a little surprised by their 2-4 record right now. But against the Horde now, it's not really the easiest team to get a win on. Rexxar stays alive, Ragnaros does too. Misha goes down, Rexxar will follow her, and Gazlo too. Arthas falls for the villains. Ragnaros able to stay alive. Oh my goodness, he would have died there if the boss didn't. He was done. Villains finish the boss, but they can only get 39 skulls. So it's a 61-39 here, basically, or 60-40 in favor of the Horde. And again, now you have the Horde, probably the better push comp, probably, with the bigger golem, bigger first golem too. So I don't know, this could be an even faster match than the last one. What was the last one, 10.5 minutes or something crazy? Or was it a little longer than that? We could see another very quick one though. Ragnaros does not make it. He should have used his trait, probably. Jumped into the tower. Also been able to do some damage to this massive beast here. Thrall and Rexxar down here on the villains golem. Could make quick work of it, I think. If it weren't for Kel'Thuzad and Arthas drawing their attention away. But they did really good damage to them, so they both back off. And Thrall and Rexxar can continue on the goal. Maybe save this fort. Wow, as their golem with half health still, a Gazlo and Rhaegar pushing along with them, 2 siege behind it, take out the entire wall of the inner top fort. And Ragnaros, Kel'Thuzad, Rhaegar, oh my goodness, Rhaegar. You just can't catch a break. 2, like I think maybe Max Chain, maybe not Max Chain, pulled him onto the wall. And then Stitches right after that, Max chains him into here, and he almost escaped. Stitches gets the kill though. Wow though. Are they going to get this? They're going to get this fort. A kill on Anub'arak by Gul'dan. Ragnaros sieges up on here, but actually that might save it. When he swung, I think he just knocked away Anub'arak's body. I think Anub'arak's body was laying there, and Ragnaros swung in siege form, and everything went flying back, including Anub'arak's corpse. That was awesome. They just barely, because of that, because of Ragnaros' siege, just saved that fort. That's insane. Well, although, look at this push bottom here. They still got their siege camp with decent health here. Arthas is going to fall. This is going to work out much longer for them. Arthas goes down. Anub'arak and Ragnaros down here now. Gul'dan's low. Whoa! He must have known he was gonna survive that or something. He didn't seem to care. He walked straight through it. Ragnaros and Rhaegar now. Gazlo tapped, so he's back in this. His siege camp should fall here. Finally. Rexxar kills Ragnaros. Oh, he found him roaming down this way. As Ragnaros was trying to back. Probably. 25 seconds for the next mine. Could be the last mine, the way things were going there. Of course, they will be on other sides now, but still, if you're not careful, this is just going to get pushed right down by the Horde without the Golem up there anyway. Gul'dan's up there now, so he has good push. Gazlo has good push. Rexar has good push because he can lane by himself with Misha. I mean, it's so hard to deal with the Horde, but teams have done so. Actually, who was it? The Demons and the Night Elves so far, or somebody? Who was it? Who was the other team that beat the Horde? It just happened. It was the Humans of Diablo, who just lost. Isn't that crazy? Demons of Diablo, who just lost to the Zerg. Or no, they lost to the Dominion. Nuts. Wow, the thing is just flying all over the place. The villain's doing a much better job this time. Grabbing the mini skulls. That whole camp basically left. That was the only one other than these, though. Still pretty bad. But hey, got boss fight to worry about right now. Oh man, a Nubrak safe Misha. I don't know what just happened with Misha. She got, I don't know what that was. Looked like she was dead. And that was an easy victory for the Horde, of course. And a bunch more skulls. That whole camp down here that Kel'Thuzad left, now able to be picked up by the Horde. Way to go, Kel'Thuzad. Just gave them a bit more than they had already. 62 to 38. This is one skull better for the Horde this time. And I mean, you know, if they really wanted to, the whole Horde team could just push with the Golem and probably win the match. But the bots wouldn't do that. Of course, if they would do that, then it would mean, you know, man, that the villain bots were also not that bad. So they would probably figure out how to counter that. Rhaegar very dangerously getting back in here. You see he's able to heal himself up there. Just kind of letting the damage happen. He's not even attacking the Golem at all. Nubrak and Kel'Thuzad up here with it. Again, making pretty short work of it up here, though. He got the siege camp helping. Very, very useful. Gazlo doing some decent damage to the team, but this Golem's also falling pretty quick. That fort should go down. Gul'dan, nice damage. Following up from the Gazlo. Now we have Gul'dan, Gazlo, and Rhaegar down here pushing with their Golem. This could go far for them. Could. Stitches is trying to defend Nubrak here now. That might be all they need to stave off the Horde attack. Ragnarok's going to siege up. That'll definitely help. That fort will be saved. Golem will fall. Golem will fall. That fort will be saved and Golem will fall. Barely. Misha damage a giant. Stitch's hook comes out, doesn't hit anything. Yes. Ragnaros drops really low and he goes down. Gazlo, final shot from that turret gets him. Gul'dan might have had him anyway. Stitch just gets caught. Gul'dan, can he do the damage needed? Yes, he can. Stitches the heal, not enough. Should fall. He does it. Oh my goodness, that health regen. That health regen. Gul'dan. Yeah, finally standing on the Kel'Thuzad spikes one too many times, huh? The villains are fighting this back. You know, they're really not giving up. If they can hold out a bit longer and just win a team fight, it's really all they need to do. The worst thing now, though, is going to be, can you get a much bigger Golem next time and save this? Save your core, because Horde Golem is going to be going top lane next. Rhaegar survives. Brawl goes back in 2v1 Arthas and Stitches. Not doing the damage on those two big tanks that he needs to. Ragnaros making his way up there now. That's not good. Brawl's gonna die. That was pretty silly of him to do, to fight that at all. Right before the mines open up. Rexar, Rhaegar, take that camp. Gazlo, Gul'dan not entering the mine. Gul'dan's gonna get into a bit of a fight here. Nope. He is gonna go into the mine. Gazlo maybe following him. Maybe not. What, 3 and 3, 4 and actually 4 and 2. 2 Horde and 4 villains in here. I think that 5 and 3 now. Not really showing up in the number of skulls though, I guess. Again, because you have these just all over the, strewn about all over the place. Left. There's just 1 or 2 every place, so it's not terrible other than up here. Ooh man, huge damage from the boss in the Horde team. Anubrak eliminated early there. Full Horde team now on boss. The villains grabbing a couple of the straggler skulls. Not all of them. No, those guys are going to back now, and they are going to give the rest to the Horde. Wow. That's going to be a 70-30 in favor of the Horde. That is going to be game. There's no way. There's just no way. Ragnaros sieging up now, so that probably won't be up by the time the core falls. Oh, they almost take out Rhaegar. That will kind of help, but not really. They don't even need the help. I don't think they need the help at all. This golem up here, just gonna go straight in and win. Pointless siege there coming out for the villains. Their golem is going to push to the fort, inner fort, and I guess it might get it, but it doesn't even matter. It won't get it by the time the core's gone. Anubrak and Stitches, no way they have the damage for this 70 skull golem. And number 3 at that, so I do think they get a little stronger just in general as they go. I mean, look at that thing. Rhaegar here now. Now Stitch is definitely not going to take care of it because he's got other things to prioritize. It's down to half, but the core is dropping as well. Already eliminated the villains. Golem down in bottom. Nothing to worry about there. They still have their fort. Even if this somehow does not work out. The golem is dying kind of slowly. The core is dying slowly too. If they have any consolation here. Which they shouldn't have any consolation because they still can't get it. Even if Ragnaros goes to the Horde in 18 minutes. A bit longer than the last one, but still probably just as decisive. If not more decisive. Villains are just tanky. Sometimes it just takes a little longer to get through them. Gul'dan, as usual, doing big things. Wow. Well, it's hard to pass up on a guy that gets all the stats. Except deaths. And maybe eliminations. Actually, no, he got eliminations too, along with Gazlo. Gul'dan gets it. It's a pretty easy one, I'd say. Alright. Our final matchup. Horde solidifies their position even further in the division and in the conference and overall, I guess. The villains, unfortunately, on this 5-game lose streak now. Not good. Not good. Last Alliance versus Night Elves. Alright, most things staying about the same, but not quite. The loss of the humans to the Dominion. That's definitely going to change things up. That's definitely going to change things up here too, as those are the teams now fighting right now for that conference position. And Dominion giving themselves a really good chance now. Alliance versus Night Elves, last match. Let's see, and we're not going to make it. We're not going to be done by 11, but we'll be done close to 11, so that's fine, I guess. Haunted Mines. That was Alliance and then Night Elves. So Alliance, Falstad. Uther, Murden, Jaina, and Kael'thas. Against Malfurion, Tyrande, Illidan, Brightwing, Sylvanas, I don't know where Brightwing came from, Sylvanas and Maiev. Alright, match number 6. Probably, I would say, probably going to be the most interesting one, but maybe not. But this could bring the Alliance and the Night Elves within one match of each other. 5-1 and 3-3. Night Elves 5-1, Alliance 3-3. Certainly need the win if they want to have any chance in the division, but right now they're still going to hold. Even if they lose this and drop to 3-4, they're surprisingly still going to have the third playoff spot, because the villains, the good and bad animals, they're all doing very horribly. All right, last look at the skins. Jaina's been wearing one of those like every time. I think that's the first time we've seen the red though. Oh no, never mind. She wears not those. She wears other ones usually. That's a decent skin though. Uther, pretty decent. Falstad, it's all right. Nothing too crazy anywhere here. Murden, also not too crazy, but pretty cool. Kael'thas, oh, Kael'thas has a decent one on. Sylvanas and Illidan, pretty normal. The Malfurion, the good old Christmas skin. Always need one. Jaina, whoa, almost immediately eliminated by Maiev, who's now gone in too far herself. Uther and Falstad not quite able to finish her off. She's not wearing it's a pretty cool skin too. That is pretty cool. It's hard to see it though. Ooh, some low health bars for the Alliance up top here against Tyrande Malfurion double heal combo. Jaina needs to back off. Falstad and Uther stay. They got the heals, but Maiev takes out Murden in bottom lane, where she had roamed. I'm tempted to give her the skin win. That's a pretty cool looking skin. It's gotta be between her and Jaina's is cool, but I don't think it's that cool. Probably between her and Kael'thas. Siege camp. Only for the Night Elves. Jaina Murden. Oh, there we go. Uther and Kael'thas going to take the Alliance siege camp. Falstad going to come help because they have some low health bars. They're not very good at dodging the siege camp. Are they going to 5-man the siege camp? Don't do that. Don't 5-man the siege camp, you crazy. They're going to 4-man it, which is pretty much just as bad. Murden's going to go top lane. Deal with Illidan a bit here. Illidan Maiev pushing. Kael'thas up here to give some damage help to Murden. Malfurion and Sylvanas pushing hard in bottom with that siege camp. Uther pretty low. Sylvanas backs off. Malfurion can use her help. Tyrann's here now. As always, Malfurion and Tyrann hanging out. Doing heal things together. Oh my goodness, rooting up the Falstad. He gets taken out. Tyrann stays under the tower and she falls too. 1-for-1 down there. Jaina kind of low. Malfurion even lower, so Jaina's not too worried. She's got to watch the siege. 20 seconds for the first mine. Sylvanas a bit low. Illidan taps. Malfurion taps. Murden and Kael'thas want to push in this top, but they don't have any minions there. Just the siege. Malfurion comes in, gets caught up. And it looks like everyone maybe gonna enter the mine. It's up here. Sylvanas Maiev first. Be able to put some damage down on Uther before his team shows. His team never showed up. Jaina came in. Jaina and Falstad came in a different door. Tron Sylvanas Maiev here, 3v3. That's actually now 3v1 as they find Kael'thas. Kael'thas going to meet with the rest of his team. There's 4 strong there to make that 5 as Murden comes in. Illidan is down bottom. 3 of the Night Elves up here. Malfurion's not in yet. Jaina left. She looks like she's now going to the bottom entrance for some reason. So, grouping up here. Everybody except Maiev, who's outside. Now she enters, as she probably is aware that the boss is going to be starting. She comes down, an easy kill on Kael'thas if she would have stayed on it, but no. Missed something maybe, I don't know. Illidan drops immediately because of the boss and some nice damage from the Alliance. Malfurion, or Murden, tanking things right out in front. Turns around, takes out the Maiev who was low in the back lines. And looks like they're going to finish this Murden and Uther duoing this boss. Should be enough. Oh no. Oh no. Tyrann now going to try to steal it. Sylvanas comes in, Uther will fall. Tyrann and Sylvanas both avoid. All of the Night Elves avoid that stun. And they do indeed get the boss win. 47 to 52, basically equal. Make that 47 to 53 in favor of the Night Elves, but we'll see. We'll see what happens here. This might, who knows? This could be a very tight match till the end. Not a whole lot of pushing done previous to the golems here. Fights out in the jungle. Falstad going way too deep by himself. He wanted that camp. He wanted to deny the siege camp. Not going to happen. Kael'thas also going to be caught out. Maiev, there you go. Finally finishes him off. And Alliance will just have to settle for their own camp. And they should probably do so quick, because they are now losing their bottom fort probably. They'll probably get the top fort in return, but they again need to get heroes on the offense and the defense. That fort is certainly going to fall. Jaina, Uther, and there was somebody else here that left. Jaina and Uther just letting the golem go. Not smart. Ooh. Maiev falls underneath her tower. It's plus, I suppose. Murden's low. He's coming up to tap here. Illidan and Malfurion are going to try to finish this fort off. Sylvanas takes out Uther in almost the same situation down bottom, as their golem continues to take out this entire wall, pushing with this siege too. Finally, at least the Alliance gets the top fort. They have one siege still pushing. Illidan and Maiev are probably going to take it. Yeah, the golem's already done. This golem finally falls after the wall does, but two full health siege minions, big siege minions. Plus Sylvanas, Tyrande, Malfurion, Reesum down here against the Muradin and Uther. Probably gonna, oh man, probably gonna hold that siege camp. Let that siege camp do work. Oh, is it gonna get that entire fort? It is gonna get the whole fort. Wow. To the entire bottom lane gone from one golem. Can you believe it? I did not expect that would happen to the Alliance. They're not that bad. They couldn't be that bad if they made it to the championship match in the inaugural tournament, as Jaina and Kael'thas, both the damage, two of the damage I guess, for the Alliance fall under core, and this siege is still pushing in. What in the world is happening right now? Uther drops, Falstad's low, oh he gets caught. Malfurion and Tyrande are fighting the entire Alliance team in the base right now. What is happening here? Uther gets caught again. Everyone getting caught in the roots. Muradin just running somewhere. Maybe trying to pull the heroes away from the core, which worked, but with Sylvanas there, he's probably going to die. Sylvanas just leaves. He's going to die, and Sylvanas runs off. Oh, man. I don't understand many of the things the bots do, but it is entertaining. Also gives you a good idea of what the bots are doing if you ever play against the bots. These are elite, by the way. These are the elite AI, so you kind of get an idea of what is happening, what they're doing during the game if you are ever playing some casual AI, which I happen to do a lot because it is very casual. I'm very casual. That Jaina's water thing. She left. Tyrande again would have probably died if she didn't leave. Only a couple skulls for the Alliance. Not doing a good job here. Like they don't know what they're doing. Maybe a bit tilted or something. Tilted the AI. No big talent advantage, at least, for anybody, for the Night Elves, mostly. But Kael'thas is going to find Maiev at low health, and that will be a deleted Maiev. Oof. Oh, magic missile ended up hitting them. Kael'thas starting the boss. Uther, Jaina, Muradin, everybody here, Falstad, finding a Tyrande. They're all just like right underneath the boss. Dangerous place to be. Nice damage, don't get caught. Two of them get caught. Falstad, of course, lowest health is the closest to the golem, so he gets killed by the golem. Oh, Jaina gets killed by Tyrande almost the same way. Not quite, though. Kael'thas barely escapes. Maiev does not want payback, apparently. Muradin also barely escapes, I guess. He's just going to run like a wuss. And I guess pretty easy time for the Night Elves. They lost a couple. Did they? No, they didn't lose anybody there, huh? Oh my goodness, Malfurion, you have to get the skulls now anyway. They're all. What are you doing? It's just all running for the core now. It's like, oh, let's go win the garden. Just pick up the rest of the skulls and you win the game. You don't even have to pick up the rest of the skulls to win, because look at that. The core took half damage from siege, I guess, that's just been pushing in here. Ooh, Malfurion goes down and gets flung out over there. Wow, jeez. How did Uther kill him? With a hammer that just bopped him a whole... That's cool. Uther barely alive now, though. Tyrande is going to take a Kael'thas ult to the face. She goes down. Illidan and Maiev, though, cleaning up both Falstad and Kael'thas. Not a problem. Illidan now wants a third kill on Muradin by himself. Or Uther. Either will do, he says. He doesn't care. He's going to 1v2 this. They've got the talent advantage now. Not anymore. Actually, they're close to having another talent advantage. Almost 3 level difference here. Crazy. Still 1 skull remaining. Oh man, the Alliance actually made it 44 to 56 because of all that nonsense. It doesn't even matter though, because they can't deal with this. Kill the Sylvanas and maybe you have a small chance. Nope. We'll just back off nice and safely. Golem's coming up. Only saving grace is that the Night Elf's Golem is going to go up here, but based on what happened last time, it's just going to push straight to the core. Especially because this 3v3 is going on down here. For now, 3v3. Can't, I'm not going to have anybody stopping this guy. And again, another saving grace, I suppose, is that it's 56 Golem and not worse. It should have been like 65 at least, probably. Jaina going to stasis and survive here. Jaina and Kael'thas up here to put the damage down on the Golem. Maybe they actually take it out. Jaina has to leave. Falstad, though, they have their DPS up here, so it's possible. But the siege camp, nice siege camp get bottom lane for the Night Elves, and that will continuously push Muradin and Jaina. Not sure what they want to do there. Just attack. Just attack. Just attack them. Just attack. Just walk through the circle. Silly Muradin. As some low health bars on the Alliance, but they only lost the fort. That was quite a good hold on their part, at least for the time being. Only lost that fort. It's the only structure taken down. On the other side, though, nothing happened. Nothing at all happened. I don't even know where their golem went. Or who took it out. Like, who was it? Was it them? Maiev and Sylvanas back there? I wasn't checking, so I'm not sure. But they made really short work of the Alliance Golem. And I thought it was going to be maybe a little closer than this. You never know going into these matches. Still, even almost halfway through the season now, still hard to tell what's going to happen sometimes. But Jaina eliminating Maiev there. Jaina, a nice little blizzard. Got her ult going. Uther trying to follow it up, not going to happen. Malfurion's not taking any damage from the ult because he's ulting. Muradin, Falstad fighting Illidan, Charon. Uther's back there. Malfurion is also waiting in the wings. Falstad, nice ult on Charon. And he actually makes it 5v3 on the map now. It doesn't help without any golems or anything up, but he did that at least. Oh no, they didn't see that siege camp was taken. They get all three scored, I guess. All three of the Jack-o'-lanterns finding their way to the core. Didn't knock the shield out though, so the shield's just going to regen. They're going to save 64% here for now. They're going to hold. And we get another golem number 3. So I guess not all the matches have had a third golem. I've had a third mine, I mean, slash third golems. I guess maybe the majority did. We have not seen 4 though, right? The third one's won it every time, I believe. Go back and check some point maybe. I haven't rewatched any of these, so who has the time for that? Ooh. Big 4v4 down here. Not bad for, yeah. Wasted Falstad ult, but they picked up a kill. They backed out of the mine. It's not going to help. Kind of almost caught back up level-wise. We're certainly going to want to bring it closer for when these teams are now closing in on 19 or on 20. Going to want to try to close the gap. Look at all that XP though. What can you do? Get back here and save your core. Somebody, just one of you, needs to do it. They have 5 for the first time. Any team does it, they have 5 on the boss. The one time they shouldn't. And now they decide to pack everyone off. I do not understand these bots. They don't understand how the maps work. Or they don't understand something. I'm not sure. It's like they think, well, the boss is low enough now. You should be able to finish it by yourself, right? Just a couple more hits. Ooh, Malfurion, his ult not able to save him from Jaina's elemental that time. Tons of skulls still left around, and of course, the Alliance are just going to let the Night Elves take the rest of these and make it 55-45, at least in favor of the Alliance. But again, this is why the third Golem usually gets it. This Golem is going to push straight into that core, and I doubt the Alliance are going to be there to stop it. Step. Duran kills Kael'thas. It's a big elimination. Did you get an owl snipe there? Looked pretty long range. Oh no, Uther drops pretty low. Focus turn to Muradin. Not gonna do much to him. Golems being charged. Big-ish 45 golem gonna be coming down this bottom lane toward the Alliance core. And Maya barely escapes, but Jaina is gonna chase. Is she gonna chase the whole way? No. No, she backs off. She goes the wrong way or something. I don't know what she's doing. I really don't know what she's doing. What are you doing, Jaina? Well, maybe going to help Muradin now, but that is not. That's the least of your worries. You only have 4 people up. Kael'thas, luckily, is going to be up now, but this is a GG right here. There's no way Blue Golem is going to do enough by the time this core goes down, even if it's a tad bigger and Jaina's up there trying to help. There's no damage being done to the Golem as usual. Siege are on the core as well. That is game for the Night Elves. Terrible focus by these AI bots, these AI, elite AI even. I mean, just horrible focus. You need to focus minions before your core dies. Screw the heroes, you need to kill the minions. Is it really that hard to write bots that know that? Like, you're just going to lose the match. You're straight up just going to lose the match because you're chasing around heroes to kill. It's like playing with 5-year-olds. Not even, I guess, 5. Maybe not 5, but like, playing with 13-year-olds who just think killing things is the way to win. Killing other heroes, I should say. 19-minute match. Man, I again almost want to say the Alliance was kind of throwing that one. Like, these are not great stats for any of the Night Elves. There's really no reason they should have won. I guess maybe Malfurion? I don't even know. Sylvanas. I'll give it to Sylvanas maybe with these numbers here, the XP, the almost least deaths. Not really a huge number of kills or eliminations, but I mean, she did pretty much everything else. She had a lot of hero damage too, as much as pretty much ever. Malfurion and Toronto are just basically doling heroes the whole time, so that's why they have so much damage done, I guess. So we'll give it to Sylvanas. Cool. All right, that was it, folks. Only 11:15, not bad. 2.5 hour stream, also not terrible, I guess. Night Elves, Alliance. Night Elves pick up the W. Come on. 4-0 in the conference and 3-0 in the division. Big. Playing well. 3-4 though for the Alliance. They still remain 3rd in the conference overall. But, yikes. They are still only 1 game up on the Villains, who are doing terrible, and only 2 games up on the Bad Animals now, who have 1 win. And really, the Good Animals are only 3 games back. They could still make the playoffs somehow. They shouldn't be able to, but they can. And then you go here, you have, Overwatch is only 3 games back technically too on the humans now. So they're starting to give themselves a chance. Protoss 4 games back. They're the furthest now out of the playoffs between any teams. Alliance, an L, Night Elves, a dub, and then of course we got the Demons first. Zerg second. Thing is starting to shape up a bit here, as almost most teams have played each other at this point. It's getting close to that point. It'll be a bit for the second interconference games, but that'll be pretty much then everyone having played everyone, and then and then the final interdivisions after that. Horde over the humans, I would imagine, right? They will be the same record. Horde and humans. They fought though, and the humans won, so the humans are gonna remain above the Horde. But we fall further. It is then Dominion and Alliance. Dominion has beat the Alliance, I'm sure. No, Alliance beat the Dominion. Well, all right, then. But the Dominion won, and the Alliance didn't, so the Dominion is above them. Never mind. Dominion at 4 and 3. Alliance at 3 and 4. Yeah, now the more games you play, the more differences you have in the records, right? And then let's see, 2 and 4, 2 and 4. So Protoss will be 1 and 6. Bad Animals, Protoss. Protoss probably beat the Bad Animals already at some point. Probably one of the wins they have. No, they beat the Good Animals, but still, you can't. They would never be. We can't have them below the Bad Animals. Yeah, we can't have them below the Bad Animals. So it's going to be Good Animals at the very bottom. Well, let's go. Let's go the way we've been going. Alliance. These all stay the same, except the Bad Animals go up 1. So this is all the same here. Overwatch, Villains, Protoss. Always miss where Overwatch is. Overwatch 2 and 5. Villains 2 and 5. Protoss 1 and 6. The Bad Animals 1 and 6. And the Good Animals still defeated at 0 and 7. All right, there we have it. Day 7. In the books. Demons 7 and 0. Zerg and Night Elves 6 and 1. Humans and Horde 5 and 2. Dominion 4 and 3. Alliance 3 and 4. Overwatch and Villains 2 and 5. Protoss and Bad Animals 1 and 6. And the Good Animals 0 and 7. So there's no teams. There's only there's no record that there's 3 teams at. We have teams that have the same 2 teams with the same record, but not 3 teams with the same record at this point. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, that is it for now. I will be back tomorrow for day 8. More of the same type of matchups. Division 1 interdivision each. And I will see you then. Peace out.